The yeah, I know Scarlett and Snake Eyes didn't get married because I hate Duke.
That's right. And he marries Lady J.
No,
Duke is like the Cyclops equivalent.
Duke
No.
is the Cyclops equivalent.
Duke is, he did not marry Lady J.
That
Like
was
that. No,
Flint
no,
and
stop
Lady
that.
J.
That's Flint.
I know.
That
I'm
was one thing that
joking.
always bugged me about the cartoon was the cartoon had Duke and Scarlett together, and I'm like, no, that's wrong. She's with Snake Eyes.
That can't be right either.
No.
They just do missions together or something.
Oh,
by the way, welcome to Funny Book Forensics.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, we're here with Brian Sheridan.
What? Thank you guys
Greg
for
just
having
invites people.
Yeah,
You're
I know.
welcome. I mean, Greg just invites people and they show up. It's amazing.
Greg's awesome.
It's fun.
That.
I try.
How could I not
Brian,
show up for his Mario Madness wallpaper?
That's fair.
I know. For those who are not
Better than
seeing this, you're missing out. Watch the YouTube.
Yes.
it's better than the ugly bookshelf behind me with all the comics on it.
Well,
mine's like over here. Those are all of my trade
that way.
paperbacks.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Brian, you do things with comics or something?
I do. I am currently kickstarting my very first book. It's called Nighthawks. It is a detective noir story set in New York City, 1951. It's my love letter to the genre. I love noir books. So growing up, one of my all-time favorite things to watch was like the original Blade Runner with the narration, because the narration makes it. And then when Sin City came out, the captions, the voiceovers, all of that kind of I loved it. And it was during COVID, during the pandemic, in lockdown, I really got into Edward Hopper. Nighthawks is my all-time favorite painting, and I started looking at more of his artwork and just really fell in love with it. But with Nighthawks in particular, I started asking myself just who are the people in this painting? What are they doing there? What time is it? Do they know each other? All that. And I was on a big detective noir movie kick. I just watched like Double Indemnity.
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh.
Right? Classic.
Wait, pause. Pause. Double Indemnity. Wait, was that the one that Angela Lansbury was in?
No. You might be thinking of Gaslight.
I'm thinking of Gaslight.
Yes.
That was my bad.
And Angela
Both
Lansbury
amazing.
was sexy as hell in Gaslight. Like,
Yeah.
oh my
I
God.
was thinking Gaslight, but both.
Double Indemnity is
Great
the one with
noir
Fred
films.
McMurray, which
Yes.
is really weird to see because he's not a good person. Like, spoiler alert, he's not a good person. And after seeing
Not
him
your favorite
in
daddy.
unlimited reruns of My Three Sons on Nick at Night, like seeing him in that just blew my mind. But anyway, yeah, I sat down and started writing. And then it took me years to find an artist because artists cost money. And when I finally was able to pay an artist, I found Matthias, who is phenomenal.
Travis is calling us.
Travis is
He
calling.
knows when
Of
we're
course. Of course.
But yeah, Matthias, I saw his sample pages, found him through like a Facebook group, and he was doing amazing things with light and shadow. All of his work was black and white. He had the lines that I liked and the style that I wanted. Because in a perfect world, if I had unlimited money, I would have just called Mike Oming and said, here's a bucket of money, make my detective noir comic. Because I recognized him primarily from Powers and Dick Tracy. But Matthias is great in his own right. He's awesome. Loved his work. And then I found Valentine Barker for the covers. And I told him, this is all based on Edward Hopper works. Every chapter in the books, every issue is named after a different Edward Hopper painting. So I'm really looking for something with that kind of look and feel to it for the covers. And Valentine delivered like above and beyond. Just absolutely. So we've got our first Kickstarter out now. Super excited.
If you had told me you were getting Valentine Barker for the cover of a noir book, I would have really been confused.
Yes.
But then you explained it and you were like, oh yeah, I got this guy and he's amazing. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, and I'm gonna show everybody really quickly why this may not end up sharing, but this is something I'm gonna have to share. So this is not the person
No.
I would have
Oh, yeah.
thought would end up as Noir at all.
Nope.
I am now super anxious to see these covers because that's going to be great.
Yeah, the first cover, if you go to the Kickstarter page, I think I sent you the link. If you check that out, that first cover is 100% Hopper. And it just blew my mind. As soon as he sent it over, I was like, this is perfect. I need to pay you more money.
Oh yeah, that is so cool.
Yeah. So yeah, also
wow.
just a huge comics fan. I've been buying Greg's comics for a while.
You buy Greg's comics?
I mean,
Or
I
is
bought
that- are you
Junior Braves of the Apocalypse. And I'm
Does that make
still
you a fan?
waiting for book 3, Greg.
Oh well, there's good news on the horizon. Mike and I are working on that diligently. So
Awesome.
You're what?
we're working.
Is there
on
a
it diligently.
scoop? Is there
There's
a
no
scoop?
scoop. There's
Is there
no
something
scoop.
to tell us?
No scoop to tell
I
you.
am an esteemed member of the
I
comic
know.
books media.
I know, Dan. I know. There's no scoop to tell at the moment. There's just the knowledge that we're working.
The
on
scoop
it
is going to
diligently.
end up in a top 10 list on CBR or some bullshit like that. It's not even going to make it here.
Oh my god, that would be that. Scoop and the scoopers. See,
No, it'll
You
be
know-
what are the top 10 indie books that we want to see again?
Most anticipated indie returns.
yeah.
Number 1, Scott Pilgrim.
This time in a different color.
I just
Followed
I
by
expected a quick snappy comeback, and both of you paused like I didn't cuss all week last week. You both paused like "fuck you, Dan." But
I
you
mean-
know that's what they would do.
I mean,
I mean, it's
yeah.
CBR. Yeah, I can't.
Mutant Ninja Turtles.
oh yeah.
Are they going to
Well,
keep burying
anyway,
like the
before I
last Ronin into the ground? Just ride that train to death?
Maybe.
Well, we have a question for you.
Okay.
So
Yes, please.
we also are in love with a particular noir book called Nathaniel Dusk that we reviewed on the podcast. So
Ooh, I'm not
is it
familiar
going to
with
be
that one.
better?
Oh,
Oh yes.
Nathaniel Dusk.
Brian
I
is
gotta look that
stumped.
up.
I'm
So
sure
a writer
it's
named
good.
Don McGregor, who wrote for Marvel and DC, got Gene Colan to draw
Ooh,
for him in the 80s. It is fun stuff.
Nathaniel Dusk. I'm writing that down right now.
There's
Yeah,
a
and
two
we'll look it up.
miniseries. There's 2 miniseries.
Okay.
It's worth the read. It's definitely something that I'm gonna go back to and check out again because it was one of those things where you read it and you're like, okay, this is really good. Wait, there's more?
And it came out in a really weird time. It came out in 1984, and they ran it as a direct sale, like they were running Legion and Teen Titans and
Okay.
Outsiders.
Hmm.
And so it wasn't on the newsstand, so they could get a little darker with it.
All right. I'm looking
And
at
it-
it
I
now,
think-
and it looks good.
Yeah.
It was good. I think it was DC also sort of trying to compete with First
Mhm.
and put out an indie feel book, which they did not do successfully competing with First. But
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they won, but yeah, I
Yeah.
don't think anybody was saying that their indie books at that time were better than American Flag or John Sable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, anyway,
I'm
it
looking.
all
at these
ties back to
pages.
1984 and through 86. But because we're gonna be there in a minute.
We're going to be
Because
in
we're going.
1984.
We're going to 1984.
Yes, we are.
1984.
Going to 1984. A great,
It's
Yeah.
wild times.
a truly
know.
great year. That was the year
Right
Back to
in
the
line,
Future
just-
came out.
Yeah,
Sure.
we're going to a film noir book too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I mean,
Oh wait, before we pivot
Okay.
to this,
Yeah.
The Shadow.
Oh, nice.
the
Like-
dog, the shadow, or
No.
No.
oh,
Brian,
Oh.
have you ever just spent some time listening to those radio serials?
Not in a long time. I did years ago because when the movie came out, I wanted to know more. And I remember there was a public access radio because I lived in Everett, just north of Seattle. And I think it was like KCTS 9 or like one of the public broadcast stations did play some of the radio shows. And so I listened to, not a ton, but I do remember listening to them, and those absolutely contributed to my love of noir and that style. And years ago, before I got into trying to create comics, I had thought about doing a podcast that would be a like a narrative, old-timey and just never got around to it. So that's my own fault for never doing it, because I always loved seeing the videos behind the scenes of a guy with like shoes on his hands doing the click, 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 click,
Oh,
click,
yeah.
click, click, and then slamming the door behind him and doing all the ADR sound effects.
It's fun stuff.
Yeah, I had an instructor that did that. One of my college instructors did voices on old time radio, and yeah, it's a cool thing.
Yeah,
and it gives you a lot of range.
Oh, doing the live sound effects and ADR stuff.
Yeah,
yeah. I was in a friend of mine years ago was doing a staged reading of War of the Worlds, and I got to do the sound effects. So I was on the side of the stage while all the actors were on stage in front of microphones, and I'd run over to the side of the stage and like grab a bottle and hit it with 2 sticks and cracking things. Yeah.
Before I steer us so far away from what we're going to talk about, but I know I got to see Nancy Cartwright give a speech.
Sweet.
She gave a speech at a national debate competition.
Wow.
And because she was in forensics when she was in college.
Okay.
But she got her start on radio doing voices and noise stuff, and she was telling about that and how much it helped her develop the muscle for it, right?
Yeah. I mean, like anything else.
And she was awesome.
You gotta practice.
And she's like this tall.
She's just tiny.
Which you're like, how does so much range come out of this human, right? Like, it's just like, yeah.
Awesome.
It's a truly amazing experience.
Well, I mean, the best things come in small packages.
That's fair.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
But I promised to get us back. So what are we talking about, Brian?
So
I can't blame this one on Greg.
I wanted to talk about, I have my 40th anniversary special edition here, but G.I. Joe issue number 21.
Yes.
A truly legendary landmark issue in comics, if I may go so far and be so bold. Because it was,
it's pulling up the
I have that. It's back. It's back there.
Except Greg is going to put us both to shame.
No,
already.
I'm too lazy, everybody. I didn't want to get into the long box in the closet and pull it out. I know. Plus, you told me not to get it out because you told me it was too delicate to get out of the box to pull it out.
And then
Then you told me last night to do it, and then I had a very long day, and I just literally got home, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna log in and jump on after 3:00 this morning. I just said, you know what? I am just
day.
gonna.
Indeed.
I know it's a long day. I just said, you know what? I have the book. I know it's there.
Yeah.
I don't need to get it out.
I believe you.
How are we?
Who do I need to flex on?
How are we going to know what page to buy? We can buy extra specs on.
That's true.
I know. Well, it's true. I'm so sorry, Dan. I let you down.
I can go get mine out of my long box, but
I'm the letdown, everybody. I am sorry.
Plus, Brian said he has one.
Oh yeah. Okay, Brian, go ahead. Go do it.
We don't want him to mess. I don't want him to mess up his book.
I do. My copy is not
joke.
in great condition. It was one that I found and was like, this is the first one I've seen in the wild. I have to buy it.
Yeah. Now, when you see something like that, you have to, because you're just like, you might never see it again.
And the funny thing about it is, back in the day, even when I found it before the whole resurgence where G.I. Joe kind of had seen its comeback, but even back then, issue 21 was one of the best issues. Cost me $20. Like, which for a G.I. Joe comic is really rare and unheard of at the time.
Well, and it's I will say one thing. You've got, I don't know how yours looks, but the way they did these compendiums,
yeah,
they washed out the coloring like it's on newsprint.
Yeah. Mine, I think, looks pretty similar.
Does not. Yeah. That's Greg, can you see that?
Yeah, I can see.
I'm amazed. I'm amazed at how they were able to do that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Like
it looks pretty
usually a lot of times when you get these books that were originally printed on newsprint, they oversaturate the colors on the newer paper. And you get some pretty wild
I'd
colors.
forgotten that they were all on newsprint. You're right. I'm so used to modern day books, but those old G.I. Joes were. I mean, and sometimes they were rice paper delicate. I have torn so many old comics.
Yep.
I had some G.I. Joe around the issue 50 mark. I ended up with like 7 or 8 of them as a kid. I couldn't always buy lots of comics consistently.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember liking the stories.
Yeah.
We covered one. Or no, I covered one on a different podcast. I covered one with Jason on his podcast.
Did you? I thought for sure we covered a book.
I thought
maybe
I covered it on Jason's podcast.
Oh, maybe I covered a book on Jason's podcast too.
I did. For me, like growing up, my mom, I had a single mom, and she was hyper overprotective. And she was a veteran. So growing up, all my friends were like, "Hey man, did you watch He-Man last night?" I'm like, "No, I was not allowed to watch He-Man. Not allowed to watch Transformers. I had no Transformers toys. I had He-Mans, but they were at my dad's house because my dad bought them for me because I was not allowed to have them at my mom's house. But G.I. Joe was like the star-spangled, all-American, like flag-waving Reagan-era hero. So my mom was always like, "Yeah, here, you can have G.I. Joe comics. You can watch the G.I. Joe cartoon." And then I remember watching like PTSD-riddled Vietnam vets like shooting each other in the face and going, "I don't think Mom needs to know this is what's in here."
Yeah, that's
be as cool about this because the comics got dark sometimes.
Oh yeah, no, like some of the special mission books. Woo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and like as you get into these issues, like they're real. They really deal with issues, you know, and that's the crazy thing because they're not for kids, and you know, and that's the thing. Like I know, like several years ago now, I got a chance to talk with Larry, and he was like, "Yeah, I wrote these because Larry. It was I wrote these because I had stuff I needed to get out, and you know, for me and my friends, and you know, it's just stuff that you just want to write, and it's like, wow, okay."
All right, so say Larry's last name because I'll mess it up.
Hama?
Well, I say Hama, so I told you I'd mess it up. You all are like, it's not that hard. There's 4 letters.
Huh? I mean,
yeah, it's they were books that have stood the test of time.
I agree.
As well, which is hard for some of the 80s books, I think, right?
Yeah.
Not all the 80s books stood up. I guess we review a lot of them, so we'd argue a lot of them that no offense to Booster Gold, but the character the character stuck around, but I don't, you know, I love nostalgia and going back and reading the books, but I don't think they stood up like something like this does.
Yeah, I never read Booster Gold individual books. I've only ever seen him as a character in other books, but I could see how early Booster Gold, given the character's backstory and everything, may not last. And they've shifted.
I mean, we had fun reading them.
He's a goof.
Yeah.
And once he had a bigger backstory, you could do the solo book with him, which they did later.
Yeah.
But
or like his starring role in Heroes in Crisis. I see that look on your face.
You know, I really like Tom King. But Heroes in Crisis was don't mess with Wally. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Don't mess. There are times when I think it's appropriate to mess with the most innocent of us. But Wally West as a character was always the most. I shouldn't say always, because there were some times around like between the Teen Titans and New Teen Titans they kind of tried to mess with his character a little bit. But Wally was always like innocent, bright-eyed family guy, and then they had him murdering everybody. Spoiler.
No, that's.
Uh,
I'll be honest with you. I was not as familiar with Wally as I was with Barry. So when I read Heroes in Crisis, that was all new to me. Like, I knew who he was. I knew that he was a character. And seeing him in that was like, oh, wow, he's gone through some shit.
Yeah. Wally to me is way more interesting than Barry.
Okay.
I just think he's a far more complex character. He's a far more interesting character. And I like now how they're kind of running. They did, no pun intended, they ran Barry through the book and then ran Wally through the book. And now it's on Wally. And then when they get burnt out on Wally, they'll turn it back over to Barry. I think that makes some sense.
Yeah.
Good way to run the book.
Because the characters don't have legs.
They don't?
Yeah, it's.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, he didn't in DC versus Vampires.
Wow,
that's fair.
Spoiler
we do
alert.
like.
Sorry.
Oh my!
What have you
we
done
did
like
us?
the way we did like the way Tom King used Booster Gold in Human Target, though.
Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't read
definitely.
That one. Oh wow, we reviewed it on here.
Okay.
It is. If you want some, so it's film noir.
Yeah.
Okay.
Except you've got the Human Target, who is effectually the detective in it, and all the other characters are the Justice League International from the 90s.
Oh. Okay.
So Fire and Ice are in there,
Yeah.
Booster's in there.
Okay, I got to go look that one up because Tom King's good.
Guy
I like his
Gardner's
work.
in
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh
Martian
yeah,
Manhunter.
that story is fantastic.
I
I think Tom
fun.
King's at his best when he's doing those kind of Elseworld stories too. When he's not in the main line, when he can just. Well, I really love Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
I just picked that up after
the
I
comic.
saw the movie.
Yeah.
So I got to go read that. That's like at the top of my list.
Movie definitely inspired by it, but I think the book may be better.
I've heard that.
If you like Blake's artwork, I think she did a fantastic job on it too.
Sweet.
So, but yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
now I've got us way off track. Yeah, we're on the G.I. Joe 21.
The silent
It's
issue
it's a comic book.
entitled Silent Interlude. For anybody
I'm going to be doing a lot of reading for this one, I understand.
Yeah.
I know, that's great.
For anybody
This
who's
is
not
this
familiar
is-
with the book, like there are no words. There's no onomatopoeia. There's no sound effects. There's no word balloons, captions, bubbles, nothing. It's just sequential art.
I would say it's interesting to go from the episode we did last week with Randy, in which he discussed how Dark Knight Returns was we need to have all of this action and the dialogue with action and stuff like that, and then we have this book with nothing but action and no dialogue at all. It's really interesting. And yet, just a few years before that,
Yeah, was the Dark Knight
Well,
Returns?
and this book-
Was that 86?
yeah,
Dark Knight Returns 86.
Okay.
yeah. So this is a couple years before.
Yeah.
So we
I
get
guess I
something.
never really thought
Dark-
about the two books in relation. Yeah.
Nor should you ever taint this book by associating it with The Dark Knight Returns.
No, I wasn't associating. I was just saying there's a huge like the
Dichotomy.
the push pull.
Yeah.
Yeah, the dichotomy, the push pull.
No,
if
in
you
this
will.
book, I can follow the panels. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
there
I
is
can
a
follow the
push-pull.
panels.
This book makes logical sense.
There are some
There are no
words-
Nazis in this book, I don't think.
No.
Well, I mean, no.
No, they're not Nazis. They're
No.
all American.
Yeah.
Well, no, Destro is Scottish. And
Yeah.
the Baroness is German, I think.
Well, and she's hanging out with Major Blood, so yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And he's Australian. Well, no,
So-
Zart. Major Blood.
Zartan's Australian. Major Blood, I think, is.
Yeah.
I believe he's got maybe
Well, this book, I mean, but this book is interesting because it spawned a couple of things. There was a parody book done later. They did a Deadpool book
Oh, they did a Deadpool
that
silent.
parodies this. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know about
Yep.
that one. I knew
And
there was a
then-
Daredevil a couple years later as well.
They also did, well, and then in 2001, which I'm going to rely on my old professional wrestling knowledge and say,
Ooh.
Jim Cornette says you should never have a cage match for no reason.
Uh-huh.
Marvel decided in honor of this book in 2002, or is it 2001? It looks like December cover date, so it would have come out in... Anyway, they did a whole month of silent issues
Okay.
Oh,
called Nuff Said.
I remember
it.
hearing
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. This is cool because it's built up to through the first 20 books.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a reason for it, and things happen. And then
Well, and
but just to have every book go with no words for a whole month is
yeah.
dumb.
Is it though?
You're talking about the 2001 like series they did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single book that much just had no words in
If there
it.
was no reason to do it other than just like we're gonna do an homage to G.I. Joe, like, but like when G.I. Joe did it made sense. There was a story
Yeah,
that was being
and-
told in sequence between issues
Yeah.
20 and 22. It works.
And so, like, it's kind of like in wrestling now, like every year they have a pay-per-view where they do that elimination chamber thing. Why? Like, why?
Because
Because they
done
know
it
It's
people
just
will
that
tune in
time
to
of
watch.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. They know
Right, now if you have
Dan's gonna pay.
storylines where you're going to put 6 people and lock them in a giant cage because they're all mad at each other or all have competing interests or something like that, that would be really interesting.
Yeah.
And that would be the difference between 80s professional wrestling and professional wrestling now.
Yeah.
We just do things. Besides that, the athleticism is much better. But
Oh, definitely.
the stories and the getting you there are
Not
They
they're
gotta get
bad.
You. Yeah. Hey, I'm really sorry. I gotta jump for like 1 second. I gotta take care of something. Hold on a second.
No worries.
Kill my video and mute myself. I'll be right back.
We lost Brian. We lost him.
We lost him. Oh no, he's into
I
the
ran-
nethers. You ran him off.
I ran our new guest off the show
Well,
already.
you turned it into a silent episode, Dan. Now we have a silent
that's
guest.
true.
The guest is now silent.
We've silenced
you've
everybody.
Silenced the guest. Oh my gosh. I find it funny that we have Brian on the show and then Travis calls. And for those who don't know, I met Brian through Travis, through the web of comics, if you will. Travis Webb.
Mm.
I'm putting it out there for the people. This is the banter. This is the vamping that we do while
I
the
see.
guest is gone.
What
So
do you think Travis was calling about, and would
he
he,
was-
have been silent?
I know 100% he was calling because he knew Brian. 1, he knew Brian was on the show. 2, he knew we were recording because he gets reminders that there's a podcast happening today at this time. I don't know why.
How does he get reminders?
Because it's on his calendar.
Why is it on his calendar?
No clue. I asked him why he always calls at 5:00, and he says because there's a podcast. And I was like, "Do you do it just to be annoying?" And he's like, "No, sometimes you guys answer."
That's interesting.
All right.
Aha!
Everything is safe
He's
now.
back.
I have some scary neighbors who have very loud dogs who sometimes attack other
Nice.
dogs in the neighborhood.
Oh
Oh no.
Yeah. So every once in a while I'll just hear like dogs screaming outside and I'm like, do I need to go call the cops or what's going on? Sorry. Anyway.
The police.
Yeah,
I was
that's
explaining
scary.
I was explaining to the neighbors. I was explaining to the neighbors
Hello, neighbors.
how we know how
Oh.
we know each other, to the listeners how we know each other through the web of comics. That would be the Travis web.
I mean, true, the Travis Webb also, like, I'm not kidding. I was a fanboy. I read Junior Braves, and Travis was like, "Oh yeah,
It's
I
true.
know him." And I'm like, "You know this guy? That's so
know
cool."
him? Yeah, no, and we've hung out in the past too. So I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
it is. I mean, we've been friends for
But-
a handful of years now.
yeah.
So that's legit.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
Web
Weberoo.
eggs.
Well, and
Web
Travis,
work-
go
He's
back
the
to
Weberoo.
back when he was living in
Yeah.
Walla Walla. Like I've known him since 2001, I think.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
The
Many
town's so
years.
nice they named it twice.
It is
Yes.
not, but
What are you talking about? He has nothing but good things to say about his time in the Walla Walla.
oh, okay.
Jokes.
Okay.
Jokes.
Yes.
Jokes.
Well, back to the issue.
Yes. So,
yes,
21
we-
here.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've got
There's so many things to
Who's
love
this guy on the
about
cover?
the book. Snake Eyes is the one guy who they have yet to reveal his name. They have shown his face, both pre-plastic surgery, pre-accident. Like, we know what he looks like. And yet they still have not revealed his name.
we don't know anything about him
Well,
know
we know that
nothing,
he had a
except
twin
he's a
sister.
ninja.
We know he had a twin sister.
Oh,
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
yeah. Yeah.
Greg,
But
I don't
and
want to cut you out, do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you know what's crazy is like, so you don't know this, Dan, but
I don't.
So
I read in issue 50-ish.
So
like
yeah,
49.
but him and his sister
I
were
don't know.
separated when they were younger, and his sister went to go off and live with one family, and then he went to go off and live with his uncle and aunt, and then when he got older, an
sounds
older
familiar.
wise, I know, right? An old wise man showed him the ways of the Jedi. It was
Really?
amazing. Oh wait, I'm getting my stories mixed up. Damn it, kids!
Wrong twins.
That sounded
Wrong twins.
very interesting.
I know.
I feel like I saw that movie.
Yeah.
And
The funny, here's the weird thing. I'm just gonna spoil this for everybody. The story of G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, is truly the story of, because Snake Eyes
Yeah.
met the Baroness and her brother while he was in Vietnam. That was where he met Storm Shadow and Stalker who recruited him into jail. And after Snake Eyes got home from Vietnam, he was best friends with Cobra Commander for a while. And they would go around and they would pull.
what?
Yeah. So Snake Eyes gets home from Vietnam. His whole family had been killed in a car wreck on the way to the
Yeah.
airport to pick him up.
Pick him up. Yeah.
Duke shows up at the airport
What?
to tell Snake Eyes that
Yes.
his whole family is dead. And Snake Eyes just starts like going to bars and like drinking because he's got nothing to do. And he runs
Yeah.
into Cobra Commander, who's like, "Hey, are you tired of like how the American dream has fallen apart? Well, you should come with me. We're going to go like," and I don't think they rob banks, but they end up like ripping off a bunch of like stores and convenience
and-
stores. I think they
yeah.
rob a car dealership at some point.
They're kind of like
And
small
then
time
Cobra
hoods.
Commander
Yeah.
became president, and then Snake Eyes became Secretary of Defense.
Well,
Anymore.
I think that might have been an alternate timeline.
that's an alternate timeline.
Yeah.
But Cobra Commander starts his own Fonzie scheme. So he
Fonzie scheme?
Yeah. So he
Like
punches
A?
he punches a jukebox. He's got an office and a bathroom.
Did he hit a shark?
He jumped
Yeah,
over
he
it.
jumps the shark.
Yeah.
He jumps
jumped
over
the
it.
shark.
Yeah, it's really great.
But
Like this
the
podcast?
SHARC, it's the G.I. Joe vehicle, the shark. And he
Yeah,
jumped
yeah,
over it.
Oh. Oh, of
Yeah.
course there's a G.I. Joe vehicle, the shark. I should
Yeah.
have
Deep
known.
Six drives
It's
it.
pretty cool. Yeah, of course.
Like, I mean, that was what it was Cobra Commander was running around with Snake Eyes, and they were pulling like Robin Hood schemes and like robbing places and like torching bank records so that people's mortgages would get forgiven. And then one day,
It's very much like Wisdom. The movie
it is very
Wisdom.
much like Wisdom, which is a real deep pull. You're the
Oh.
only other person I've
I-
ever known who knows that movie. Like, dude,
what's
mad
crazy is
respect.
like as a kid I didn't pick up on that, but when I reread my issues I was like, this is like watching Wisdom. It's like so good.
And like, it turns out the whole thing was a big scam so that Cobra Commander could get Snake Eyes to help him murder the judge that arrested Cobra Commander's brother, who then got drunk and crashed into Snake Eyes' family as a drunk driver. So like Cobra Commander's alcoholic brother killed Snake
What?
Eyes' family.
It's a circle,
Yep.
man.
When do Luke and Laura come in?
Luke and Laura.
They don't.
General Hospital?
Oh, that I mean, wasn't General Hospital in like
That
the
was in the
80s as
80s.
well? So it would have been probably right around issue 21.
Okay.
Right. Well, no, issue 25-ish, I think. Like,
Okay,
so there's the
probably.
wedding that I was talking about. But,
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
they
of
dressed
course
up
there
like
was.
Snake Eyes and Scarlett, but it was actually Luke and Laura.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Wait, was Luke the guy with the eye patch?
Part-
I don't know. I don't remember,
Okay.
honestly.
It was all
Because
part
I
of the
only got to
Fonzie
watch
scheme.
when I was sick. So I maybe saw 1 or 2 episodes a year. But it's, yeah.
That's how
see,
deep my
now
G.I.
I'm
Joe
gonna have to
knowledge
go.
goes.
Now I'm gonna have to go read all of this because, like,
It's
I am now
so deep.
If you read the Snake Eyes
Greg.
trilogy that Randy Emberlin drew, it's right around issue 90, I want to say. I have to look it up. But like, yeah,
Do you
that's
think that'll be so that'll be in this one,
I think it's
number
in-
2 over here.
but that's where like
Yeah.
Snake Eyes meets the Baroness in Vietnam. But the rest of
Wow.
that story is told in, I think it's just called like the Snake Eyes story.
Yeah. And it's a nice compact story.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
great.
Because it's like you get when you start to read it, like I think like he rescues Stalker from a firefight at one point, right?
He's-
So
He's laying down cover
There.
fire. Yeah.
yeah, laying up, yeah. So and that's how he ends up getting injured, and
Mhm.
then like and Stalker gets out. So there's that brotherhood bond of like, oh, you did this for me, and now I have to do something for you later, type thing.
Yeah.
But there's some deep threads throughout the whole entire thing, and you can see that like in the comic, and they even played it up in the show too. And as a kid, you're watching it, you don't understand,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of stuff that ties back.
And that's
This is kind of crazy because now I know how Greg feels when I start talking about the Legion of Superheroes.
Oh my god. Well, and I'm not and so honestly, so I was like several months ago, I was about to sell all of my issues. Everything I sold off my special missions because I was like, I don't care about them. I know, I just didn't. I really didn't.
no, but totally understand. You got to make room.
And my wife was like, don't do it. She was like, you've gotten stuff signed. You can get rid of other stuff, but these are things. And she's gone and talked to Larry. She's met some of the other creators and stuff like
Nice.
that with me, and she knows how much this stuff means to me
Yeah.
growing up with it, and knowing that like, I have like, there's that connection in a sense, right? And it's one of like between this and Howard the Duck. It's like those are my two things that I like. I love, so it's like, she's like, don't sell those books. Cause I had bundled it with my G.I. Joe collection, which I know the figures, I love the figures, but I don't necessarily need them in my life, but the books I can go back and read and enjoy.
No, and
You
I feel very much the same way because I think recently I was cleaning out my storage shed and I found like a box of old action figures, and I'm
Mhm.
like, these are great. These are happy memories from when I was a kid. But
Favorite character?
I mean, in G.I. Joe,
Yeah.
Snake Eyes, absolutely. That's why I got the tattoo.
Yeah. See, I knew it.
Oh, wait, you're a part of the group.
I'm in
Well,
the
we shouldn't talk about
Arashikage
that yet.
Ninja Clan. Yeah.
We shouldn't talk about that yet. Though I did send Greg. I didn't send it to Greg. I sent it to a different friend. Greg, I should have sent this to you.
What?
Apparently, in some town in California, there's a ninja parade every year, and the ninjas
Oh, yeah.
never are seen.
Yeah, because
I've seen pictures of it.
they have
Yeah.
to sneak through the town and stuff like that and
It's
get
an
around.
empty street.
Yeah.
It's a great picture of the.
Mhm.
They saw a ninja once in like the 80s. I saw it in The Onion.
Ah.
It's a very credible news source.
Well, I know, but it's a true thing. It's a real
Now, the
deal.
ironic thing about talking about ninjas in the 80s, my martial arts instructor just got back from a trip to California where apparently his sister-in-law lives like 2 doors down from Michael Dudikoff.
Oh,
So he got to like meet
That's
him,
cool.
hang out. They had a barbecue with You get to meet Michael
Nice.
Dudikoff. That's so cool.
That is cool.
Well, you know what is really cool? We know a martial arts instructor that is also Greg's lawyer.
That's true.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Did you know that?
I don't.
Well, you didn't know?
You didn't
Oh,
know?
well,
You don't know?
You
Oh.
don't know?
Oh, you
don't
didn't
know
know?
Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul?
What?
Jiu-Jitsu
Well,
lawyer Paul.
Here's something you should know.
Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul.
Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul, he is licensed in both Washington and California.
Yeah.
But not
so
Oregon.
if you need a lawyer,
But I
not
don't-
in Oregon.
Not Oregon.
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Oh, you're in Oregon. Well,
If
you're
I
in
need a
trouble.
jiu-jitsu instructor
trouble.
or a lawyer, I can call Paul.
Yes.
Paul.
You could call him at 253-656-4475. And in fact, he would help you with your employment issues. He is kind of like a ninja lawyer. He sneaks in and takes out those big, mean employers when they're doing bad things to employees, like discriminating against them. Just call
God,
Paul.
Where
He'll help you
was
out.
he?
Yeah.
Let's see. 16 years ago when I got fired from Radio Shack.
Ah,
Yeah, I don't know, but you know what else he can do?
what's that?
He can also choke out the opposition. So he can beat them in an argument. He can also put them in a rear naked choke.
So is this like an episode
Or
of
like
Leverage where after he beats somebody in the courthouse, like as he's leaving,
Uh-huh.
they try to jump him to get revenge and he just like rear naked chokehold?
Well, if they did,
Nice.
he certainly could do that.
Mhm.
And yeah, but if you prefer, you could go to 27th and Bridgeport right here in Tacoma and go to Certified Martial Arts, and you could train with Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul.
Okay.
And you could learn to do the martial arts aspect yourself in case you get in a jam. And then if you get in a jam because of the martial arts, you can call Paul.
I can call
And
Paul.
he can help get
Yeah.
you. What was that number
See, it
again,
all
Dan?
fits together. Oh, well, I just put the number away. So
Oh,
we're gonna
well,
have to-
Dan, do it
we'll
again.
have to pull it back up. Why you could have told me you wanted the
was
number like a
253.
You
second
always
ago
know I
before
asked for
closed
the number
page.
2 times. 2 times, Dan.
Oh, well, it's
Danny
253. We'll quit talking over the number. It's 253-656-4475. How would Paul feel about you talking over his phone number?
He would
I
put you
didn't
in a
mean to
rear
talk
naked
over the
choke.
number. He
Yeah,
would.
Is that a challenge?
No.
Ooh.
Now, the
I-
question is, do you think Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul could have snuck in like Snake Eyes?
No.
Wow, that was definitive.
See,
I-
you keep saying all this, but the irony is that there are Cobra ninjas who are lawyers.
It's true.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you like, all over your computer.
I almost spit take on
Yes.
my comics, yes.
Ah.
And this box set was not cheap, so that's why I
I-
hardly get it out. It was not cheap at all. Yeah. So, well, we've got this awesome. Oh, go ahead, Greg.
I was gonna say,
going to start in the book.
I have to. I know. But before we go further, I have to say, Tanner and I, we wrote another book, Absolute Zeros, and
Yes.
in a book that has not, it hasn't come to light yet. But there are 2 characters that are, they're twin brothers in this other story. They're not in book 1. In book 2 is the unreleased book yet. But they're twin brothers, and they very much have a love from Michael and I of our love for G.I. Joe. I think you're picking up what I'm laying down, Brian. I think you might know who these twins might be closely related to.
Are their names Tom and Mott?
No, they're not, but
Oh, that's
but- yes, they could be. Yes.
Oh, are their names Ox and XO?
show.
They don't have names because we don't have a book out, so I can't tell you about them more than just that they're loosely based on.
Well,
our-
this is a great place to break exclusives right
I
here.
know,
It's
right?
not an
We-
exclusive.
we
It's-
are.
There's no scoop. There's no scoop. CBR is gonna get it. Sorry,
Anything
Dan.
about your book is good. We gotta hear it.
Well, if we had had the actual cover, if Greg would have gone and actually got it, we could have saw what was down in this little like box here.
Oh, yeah, could have seen what's in the box.
Well, it was. If it wasn't a barcode, it would have been the black Spider-Man because that was what they were using. it
That's
Yeah.
true.
For-
Yeah,
for the direct market.
yeah, the Black
editions.
Spider-Man face.
Unless it was one of those that said like the fall of the mutants is coming, because sometimes the direct markets would have little promos for the other upcoming books.
I thought it was the mutants are coming in fall.
Maybe the mutants are falling.
No.
No. Wait.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
Dan, how does that make you
Whoops.
feel?
I mean, it's fine. Like
It's fine.
we're all good. Yeah, it's fine. I think that I was more honestly concerned. If you haven't watched episode 6 of X-Men 97, and I assume both of you have not.
No.
So spoiler, I'm just saying for everybody here and that listens.
Mhm.
When Gambit's card showed up,
Yeah.
I'm like, where's the spoiler?
Yeah.
there was like
It's X-Men.
there was a dead apocalypse. There was a dead apocalypse, and then it's the current cartoon.
Right, but it's based in 1997. I don't know if you can spoil something that's 30 years old.
Well, it's like pre-toasting and not pre-toasting.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Okay.
It is a pre-toasted. It's a pre-toasted.
This might be This might be the first incidence I'll agree with Greg on pre-toasting because yeah.
Well, what are
See,
we?
Brian,
I
in
win!
that human,
I won. Everybody
you didn't
listen.
win.
I did.
up,
I
you
did.
didn't
You
win.
just said you agreed. I have won, everybody. I have won. All right.
First off, I created the instance. Brian, in that Human Target book,
Yes.
Booster Gold owns a bagel shop,
Okay.
and his bagel shop is known for pre-toasting the bagels, which is the worst gimmick, and his bagel shop is going out of business.
So how do you
Because
pre-toast
that's what it's
a
known for.
Like, isn't a bagel? Does
Exactly,
it
it's
either exist
impossible.
in a
You
state
can't
of toasted or
pre-toast.
not toasted?
Yeah, you cannot pre-toast something.
You
It'd either
toast
be
it before
toasted.
it gets toasted.
So then it's
You
toasted.
can't toast something
Pre-toasted.
before you toast
No,
it.
no, you toast it before it's toasted, so it's
Yeah,
pre-toasted.
Brian is exactly right. It's been toasted and then toasted
No, it's not
again.
toasted yet.
You can have re-toasting, but you can't have
It's almost
You can
toasted. It's
re-toast
pre-toasted.
and you can post-toast,
But
but
you
you
can't-
can't pre-toast.
You can't pre-toast.
You can
yes,
pre-toast.
See? But in this case,
This
X-Men
host says you
97
can pre-toast.
X-Men
But
97
can you
may be the
post-toast this
first
host?
example of cartoon.
Yes,
I
you
like
can.
that.
I am post-toasted host.
Indeed.
Ah,
X-Men 97
Yes.
may be the first example
Of pre-toasting?
of pre-toasting a cartoon.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I will allow.
Okay, so this book,
Yeah.
which we haven't even started yet, is fantastic.
amazing.
So one,
47
Yeah.
minutes, folks. 47 minutes. We're finally getting to the content.
Greg, we have talked about the content.
We
already.
have.
No, I know we've talked about it. We skirted around it. We're getting
Why
to
do
it.
you
We're
continue
much
to
like
tell the
ninjas
listeners?
getting into the lair of
In
Cobra.
fact, I'm going to put this away. We are like ninjas. We've already covered the whole book, and you didn't even know.
Ooh.
oh my God, you're correct because there's no words for Dan to read.
And there is no words. We just
I mean,
have
I
to
can
talk about
describe the
pictures and stuff.
pictures of like
Well,
Snake Eyes throwing a
Snake-
knife into this guy's face.
It's like priceless. People, if you're not watching the episodes on
Live feed.
YouTube, you should because Dan's face was just like, oh.
Well, Greg,
Yes, Dan.
that would be 2 weeks in a row. I didn't read anything in the comic.
Well, correct. There
I
Because
mean,
last week we had the worst comic in history, and
but one of the
was the worst
best
comic
guests.
in history.
Dark Knight Returns number
was-
1.
It's a good comic.
How is that the
Dan's not a
worst
fan.
comic in it?
It's not the worst comic in history. That's impossible. The worst comic that we have reviewed on the show was that whatever that Teen Titans thing was,
Not
where
US
Static
one?
reappeared. No, it wasn't. No, those were worse. The Patricide books were worse
Oh
than US.
yeah. Oh,
one.
that was pretty terrible. Yeah,
I mean,
it
US
is pretty
one.
bad.
Terror Titans. Terror
Terror
Titans may
Titans.
be one of the worst comic books I've ever read in my life.
Everybody kills one of their parents. It's every issue is oh my God.
Yeah.
It is
Wow.
terrible.
I mean, this is, and then of course,
They
you know,
have
I
to.
can definitely say Dark Knight Returns is better than Captain America: Streets of Poison.
oh, that was a good one. What about Captain America? Captain Ameriwolf? Captain Werewolf? Captain?
Now, I think Capwolf was better
Capwolf
than
was-
Captain America: Streets of Poison. But
Captain America Miami Vice.
yeah,
Wasn't that
I
Nomad?
it was.
Or no, that's Captain America Renegade.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oh,
where he's like
God.
in the Negative Zone. I don't know.
He's got the
There was
long
some-
hair, the Lorenzo Lamas look, and he's riding a Harley.
I'm gonna retract my
Oh,
statement.
so
and-
good.
yeah, that's.
Bobby Six Killer.
Okay,
thumbs up.
I'm gonna back off on this and say Dark Knight Returns is the worst comic I have ever read that is known for being a great comic.
Okay, I can. That makes sense.
I mean, the Danny Chase cover makes you really.
Randy pointing that out was fantastic.
That was the best.
Issue 2. He said issue 2. It looks like Batman is on the toilet.
Oh yeah,
Yes. I
best description.
yes. So
I've ever heard.
He's contemplating.
Larry Hama, however, much better artist.
Absolute.
Yes.
I mean, he's got Klaus Janson back.
No, this says that's just on the cover. So the cover was different people.
Oh, okay.
The cover is Ed Hannigan and Klaus.
I gotcha.
So that's the cover. Interiors were it's Steve Leialoha.
He
Inking
finished
him.
because the initial artwork was done by Larry.
Yeah, he does the finishes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Another fun thing about this book is this is the first time we meet Storm Shadow. This is the first time we see him as a character
Yeah.
anywhere.
Really?
Yeah.
This is the first Storm Shadow?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder it's worth a lot. Storm Shadow is the best.
I mean, he's not as cool as Snake Eyes. Like the comic kind of proves that repeatedly. But
I mean,
I don't understand why Snake Eyes has a black costume and he's the bad guy, a good guy.
he's a good guy.
And Storm Shadow has a white costume and he's the good guy. It's very confusing.
I am not.
It's like a
certain.
Western. It's
Like
like,
a
a
Clint
Western.
Eastwood
The good guy
Western?
wears a black hat. Yeah, the good guy wears a black hat. The bad guy wears a white hat. You know.
That is literally the opposite of what you just said. It's
No.
not-
I mean, in the
You're not watching
old-timey
enough Westerns, Dan.
Westerns, but by the time Clint Eastwood came along, the good guys were wearing black. In fact,
Yeah,
I think
Clint
the name of a
Eastwood's
Clint
not a good guy.
good guys wear black. Or anyway,
Fistful
Well,
of
that's
dollars.
the Man in Black. That was Johnny Cash. Well, anyway.
So Snake Eyes
So
is
by-
Johnny
never
Cash.
understood
Got it.
why that is. I'd have to look that up, or see if I can.
So we flip to
Larry.
the page here, and we see Storm Shadow flying in with somebody wrapped up in a blanket or something, and we don't know who this character is.
Until the next page.
Well, no, I'm saying that we've never met Storm Shadow before.
Oh, right, yeah. I mean, he flies into
So
the
we-
Cobra Castle, like on what are the claw? It was called a hang glider. The Cobra Claw was called a hang glider, but it
yeah.
has engines.
Right. It's got jet propulsion to get you from point A to point B.
Yeah.
Well, this is cool though because I was looking at this and I was like, "Oh, that's Storm Shadow,"
Yeah.
but we didn't know who that was. That's
Yeah,
cool.
so readers in '84, but this was Storm Shadow at the time.
And then they unveil, they cut open the thing, and it's Scarlett in here.
I
all
love.
beat up.
I always think this is funny now that Scarlett has a Band-Aid on her cheek. Like, who bandaged her? Like, because when I was younger, I was just like, yeah,
Storm
okay, so
Shadow.
like she fought on. Okay, so did Storm Shadow like beat the hell out of her, tie her up, and then put a Band-Aid on her cheek before wrapping her in a blanket and carrying her back
Yeah.
to the Cobra Palace?
Thoughtful.
Well, she tried to
mindful.
fight a ninja.
Yeah.
I mean, true.
She tried to fight a ninja. Well,
He's not a bad
Uh,
guy. He's kind of bad guy.
now I love this book. Obviously, so there's no. We mentioned
Yeah.
it. There's no words in this book. Apparently, Cobra Commander's face. He doesn't emote because he has a mask on, but his eyes and the little lines on top
Yeah.
indicate either he doesn't look very happy that they have captured Scarlett.
Oh, see, I thought that was surprise. Like, oh my God, you caught Scarlett.
What? Look at this gift you brought me.
That's true. I was just wondering if he was both surprised maybe and also a little scared about the fact that what is going to happen next now that they have captured one of the G.I. Joe
Yeah.
and brought them into.
Mhm.
But who knows? He may have told Storm Shadow to go. Nameless White Ninja, sorry.
Yeah.
He may have told Nameless White Ninja previously to go get Scarlett and bring her
Yeah.
there.
Could
And
have.
the other interesting thing too if you look on these pages, Storm Shadow's white uniform does not have the Cobra logo yet. Like later, he
Yeah.
will have that red Cobra logo on his lapel.
on the front.
But he doesn't.
This is his
doesn't
tryout,
have-
his audition.
Oh, maybe this is his. This is how he
Yeah.
gets allowed into Cobra as he captures Scarlett and brings her to them.
Well, and that makes sense. And then,
It does.
well, they're also, that light bulb is hilarious.
Oh, the single light bulb on the staircase as they're walking down
Yeah.
Oh, they can only afford one. They don't have all the money yet.
in the Cobra Castle.
Yeah,
And
Cobra
the
Castle.
palace that they've built.
Mm-hmm.
Well, a plane flies by and
C-130.
Snake Eyes just jumps out. C-130, that's the plane my dad used to fly over Lawton, Oklahoma.
No way.
Ah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Plane
And
my
yeah,
dad
so-
used to
Guys
put
just, like,
gas into.
Drops right out the back. Just
Yep.
out.
Hey, just
He
like
just
in
leaves.
in Call of Duty, just jumping out.
That was in a Call of Duty?
And
No, I'm just joking. They jump out of a Russian airplane.
Admittedly, since you mentioned Call of Duty, the last time
Yeah.
a Call of Duty game had an Uzi in it, like I
Ah.
made that my primary weapon until I had mastered it. Because I'm going to play in Call of Duty. They don't have a skin for it. I think that's the biggest marketing mistake that Activision has ever made. That they do not have a partnership with Hasbro to put G.I. Joe skins
Oh.
into the Call of Duty.
Into the game. Yeah.
Excuse me.
But you can play as a Ninja Turtle now.
Oh, God. Heath Dallas. So annoying.
well, Snake Eyes, or not Snake Eyes, Snake Eyes is flying down.
Yeah, he's drunk.
Mhm.
Storm Shadows put Scarlett in a.
It's like a giant
On top of a
dragon.
flan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's on top of a flan.
flan.
Yeah, she's on top of a flan.
I mean, it kind of looks like she's on top of a flan there.
Yeah, they look like a wedding cake topper. It's
Yeah.
a weird thing.
What are these things called? They're just water towers, right? She's in a water tower. She,
Yeah.
And she's
Think so.
chained
Yeah.
to a pillar? I don't know,
The
whatever
drain.
we call
The train top.
it. It does look
I
like a
think
dragon
what
fly.
Yeah.
what it needs is some sharks with lasers.
With lasers on their heads.
Yes, that
They're
would
getting there.
beef up the book a little
Sea
bit.
bass.
The very angry sea
Angry
bass.
sea bass.
So, yeah. Well, then we get Destro, and he's
He's
looking
monitoring
at a computer.
Yeah, monitoring security.
Altitude, intruder, aircraft.
Yep. Lack of landing.
Possibility of air insertion 0.00018. So,
Basically,
yeah,
impossible.
he's pretty confident. Well, basically, what Destro did is he did his Six Sigma training for quality control,
Yeah.
and then he Six Sigma'd that Cobra base, right? So, it's,
So is Destro a
and
Six
pro-
Sigma black belt? Or is he
Yeah,
a
I
Six
think so.
Sigma
Yeah.
ninja?
I think he's
Oh.
a Six Sigma black belt.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's why the ninjas.
Yeah, there are only 2 ninjas in this book.
That's why he needs a Storm Shadow, because Storm Shadow's a Six Sigma
There you go.
ninja.
Yes.
right,
know.
and it has to be 3 Six Sigma or 3 Sigma past the mean to get into the right.
And that's why Snake Eyes wears black.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Ah, okay. He's a Six Sigma
He's
black belt or the Six Sigma ninja?
No.
He's a Six Sigma
Snake Eyes
ninja with
is
a
a ninja.
black belt. He's
Oh,
got them both.
Is,
a
so
double.
But he's saying it's very
He's a triple
probable.
threat.
It's within Six Sigma that nobody will ever get into this.
yes. He needs the Six Sigma.
As you can tell, I clearly earned a Six Sigma black belt. I've got it. I've got the concept down.
You do.
I think I got a Six Sigma yellow belt years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
See,
It was-
it's impressive. You
You
can
can see how much value provided me in my career.
Value added.
you can now make sure razor blades are manufactured within precision or something.
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Very.
I'm gonna
Very
teach
good.
Greg some Six Sigma marketing.
Sweet.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
We're gonna be so good at it. Yeah, I love it.
Snake
need
Eyes
it.
ends up on the snake.
He
which is
lands
cool.
like right on the rooftop there.
Snake Eyes riding the snake. Doing
And
what Snake Eyes does.
But then immediately following that, we come back to Scarlett, who is already picking the locks of her handcuffs and escaping.
yeah, I think that the ninja is fairly incompetent, and everybody's fairly incompetent not to check her hair.
For hairpins.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, are you thinking that she wouldn't have hairpins with her braids like that, her hair done like that, or are you thinking that like she's not going to use them, or what is that? I mean,
I'm thinking that they're not very good with prisoners because they just like leave all of her like standard clothing on. That's like her whole GI Joe.
I mean, she
uniform is
doesn't
on.
have the ninja stars on her wrists like she usually does,
Mhm.
though. So at least they took.
Mm.
really?
Do you think she already used them to try to fight
the
Storm
fight with
Shadow
Storm
earlier?
Yeah, she might have. Yeah, that maybe she threw one and he caught it, and then threw it back, and that's how she got cut on the face and needed a
That's
bandage.
why he put a bandage
Mhm.
on her. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry,"
yeah.
but he said it quietly, no words.
Snake Eyes is
In
like
Japanese.
taking out some cobras.
I mean, in the
Mhm.
next couple of pages, yeah, like he starts breaking in. I mean, don't forget we've got this awesome like Scarlett breaks free
That's true.
on the next page.
Wait.
Oh wait, am I a page?
Oh
ahead
wait,
of you?
I'm still looking at Destro.
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I was looking at Destro.
Destro looking at the chessboard.
Because yeah, that's cool. So
Yeah.
Destro knows exactly what's going to happen in this entire book, and he's telling us
Yeah,
right now.
it's interesting. Does your copy have the red on Storm Shadow there?
It does,
It does,
yes.
yeah.
but he doesn't have the
But
red
that's
yet.
what I'm saying. Like, so Destro obviously had these chess pieces, knowing that Storm Shadow was going to pass his audition.
Does
Mhm.
Destro know the future?
He might.
He might.
He is Scottish.
I mean, yeah. So he's
There's
one.
only one, and there's only one Destro.
There's only one Destro.
That's true.
Was there ever another Destro?
I mean, his
Well, I mean, he does
father,
come from a family. Yeah,
Yeah.
he comes from a family of
Scottish
Destra.
lords.
of Destros?
Yeah,
Destros.
the
Yes.
Destro family.
Yeah.
I
they
mean,
all they all take the mask.
yep.
They're a very esteemed family.
Yeah.
And they,
They like silver.
well, the Iron
Well,
Mask
that's-
goes back centuries to
Mhm.
ancient relative forefather who was accused of a crime they didn't commit, and so they were condemned to wear the Iron Mask for the rest of their life. But then his family carried on the tradition as a sort of like, okay, we've been wrongly convicted, and we're all gonna wear the mask now.
See?
Now do the crimes that we were
Yeah,
accused
exactly.
of. We're going to become a crime syndicate family.
To
doing
earn the mask.
doing things.
Yeah.
to earn the mask, yes. Which is kind of weird because like as you read some of these things and it's like his family's so tied in, he doesn't need Cobra
No, he's an arms dealer.
because he's yeah. I mean, Cobra needs him.
Yeah, he's like their biggest weapons supplier, which is why he's like
Yeah.
always on hand because like, fix this, build us something new.
Yeah.
Well, on this page where Scarlet escapes, Storm Shadow, White Ninja guy,
That's true.
has the Cobra thing on his uniform.
Well, he went and
passed
got
his
a new one
audition.
because he passed the audition.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
But I did notice that too. I was like,
well,
there's a little continuity error. You know, I'll bet. Oh,
well, he shouldn't have.
we got to get a
It
hold
looks
of
like
Larry.
he just failed the audition.
No, we should totally tell Larry about this, and we can get a no prize.
I'm sure no one's told him
Yeah, get a no
the
prize.
entire
I'm
time.
so glad.
I
you
bet
knew what a no
if-
prize was, Greg. Thank you.
I bet if
like,
Greg got
so
out
coveted.
his issues, like
Huh?
in issue 24, there was already a no prize for that.
Probably.
Read the letters.
There might
page.
be, yeah. And
Yes.
it's like, yeah, thanks a lot
And-
for pointing that out.
Thank you, TM Maple, for
Oh.
pointing out.
Do you think it would be TM Maple or do you think it would be our other
T.E.
esteemed friend,
Pouncy.
T.E. Pouncey? Who
T.E.
do you think
Pouncey?
they're the same person?
Okay.
Yes, do you not? You have to go look at some old letter columns and see the mighty Maple, TM Maple, writing in every letter
Oh my
column. It's
God. Okay.
fantastic.
I will
Or
go
T.E.
check that out.
Pouncey.
It,
would
might,
be
it might
even-
be a DC thing. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It'd be super cool if somebody compiled all the letters and put them into one book.
Oh, that
Would be cool. That's an idea.
Yeah.
That's an idea. Nobody had that idea before, Greg.
Nobody?
I've never thought of that
But
before.
here, though, like on these
okay.
next pages, like when we see Snake Eyes like breaking in, the kind of stuff I was talking about earlier about how this was a far more adult comic book than it ever got credit for. Because you see Snake Eyes like straight up throw a knife into a guy. Like he's not
Yeah.
hurt, he's not disarmed, he's not knocked out. Like no, he has a knife sticking out of his chest, and then Snake
Yeah.
Eyes throws the other guy off the roof. Like they're not.
Yeah.
Besides this broken neck, the one dude has too.
Yeah,
Yeah, he murders people.
they're not walking away from these.
No. And they probably have families.
They probably did.
I like it how he falls outside of Destro's window.
Yeah. I had to have an excuse for Destro to go leading the charge.
Oh no, he's okay. Look, the broken neck guy's okay.
Well, no, I mean, that's the guy that Snake Eyes stripped down and stole his costume or his uniform.
Oh,
Could fool Destro.
He's not
Oh,
okay.
That's Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, he's not okay.
Oh no, that's not so good. Ninjas are mean.
Ninjas aren't.
Ninjas are mean.
Especially these
No,
red
they're-
ninjas that we meet on the next page.
Creative. Yeah.
Now, how does this portrayal of Snake Eyes hold up to the wonderful Snake Eyes movie that introduced Snake Eyes to the world?
Oh my God.
Don't talk about it. I mean, you've broken Brian, Dan. You've broken the
I know.
guest.
I broke the guest.
You broke the guest.
About the live action. Just
But you don't like. You don't. You which of them is your least favorite? That's the big
Snake
question.
Eyes one. I would go worst was Snake Eyes. Second worst, G.I. Joe #1 with Shane. And then
Okay.
honestly, G.I. Joe #2 was watchable.
Was watchable with
The
let's see.
Rock.
So like, yeah, The Rock. It's like you got what in #1, Cover Girl gets like killed like right off.
Does she get killed?
I'm pretty sure she gets killed like
I wouldn't be
so they can get
surprised,
entrance
yeah.
into the pit. And then yeah, like it's like what the heck? Like, yeah, it's pretty rough.
Yeah, the first one was not the best.
I'm gonna let you both know that I gave up after the first one.
Oh, the second one
You gave up
actually
after
did a
the first.
pretty good job with Snake. Like, that was the most
It was fun.
accurate portrayal that I think. Even had the Blind Master,
Yeah.
brought in Jinx. The
Mhm.
second one,
Yeah.
If you got through the first one, you can handle the second. But then stop there. Do not watch the Snake Eyes origin story. Just no.
But it's that third movie that really, or the fourth movie that really gets you. And I know what you're thinking, Brian. You're like, what fourth movie? I think you're lying to me. Bumblebee.
I almost
The
asked,
Secret
do you
G.I.
mean
Joe.
Bumblebee.
The secret G.I. Joe movie.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Because that,
Yeah.
that whole moment.
at the
yeah,
very end,
And it's like,
he hands him the
yeah.
card, right?
and it's like, oh, it's
We're not making-
Headmasters for real.
That's not making it better.
No, the Bumblebee movie is bar none the best Transformer movie
Probably
like, out
yeah.
there. It's,
I mean,
it's probably
I
my
liked
favorite.
the
I'll go
very
back and
first
watch
one,
it.
but Bumblebee really picked up the slack after Transformers 2 through what 5.
You know, though, I do like that one where Wahlberg's like, he's a Transformer. I can't even do it justice, but
Is that like the Fast and
God.
Furious Transformers crossover?
no, there's no Transformers crossover with Fast and
Why
the Furious.
not?
Fast and
Somebody get
Are you
Hollywood
sure?
on the line right now.
Not yet. Not yet. But if there is, I'll be there.
funny
because
thing
I
is,
love myself.
If there was a Fast and the Furious Transformers crossover, Vin Diesel would still be the most robotic delivery on that set.
I hear it, but then the question is, will it? Okay, then does Hobbs turn around and all of a sudden pop out
Who
and be
is-
like, "I've been
who
part
is
of GI
Hobbs?
Joe"?
Jason
All along.
Statham.
Okay.
Not Shaw. Does Shaw come out and
The
Shaw.
Rock. Oh.
yeah, and then
That's why he was
I've watched
assigned
0 of those
to
movies.
Yeah.
them is because he was like on loan from
Yeah,
G.I.
he's a
Joe
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah. So that's the crossover. So it's a huge G.I. Joe, Fast and the Furious, Transformers crossover because it's all owned by Universal now, right? So
Oh,
I think so.
and that's where Moana comes in.
well, holy shit, Dan. 2 different properties altogether. But thank you.
I mean,
You're welcome.
that whole Pygmy Island did transform while they were trying to escape. So
That it was it's a transform.
I knew it. Well, in this comic book,
More
that's
like
much better than
Stallone
anything we've
than
been
like
talking
Wahlberg.
about.
I know. I can't help it.
He could have been a contender.
His
So-
best movie is the one with the plants, though. That's my favorite one of Mark Wahlberg's.
Oh, okay.
The plants.
The M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Yeah.
The first time I saw
Yeah.
a trailer for a Shyamalan movie,
Dan's like, how? That's only because John Leguizamo's in it,
is he?
and that's why I like it.
mean-
Yeah, briefly.
I'm
like his
just
best
going to
friend.
be
Sorry, are we breaking down?
right. Like,
Sorry,
well,
we
yeah,
broke Dan.
because we all agree that
Dan said I
we
didn't
can-
talk enough the last episode. Now I'm talking
Yeah.
too much. I'm sorry.
we all agree that The Departed is the best movie Mark Wahlberg is
Oh,
in
yeah.
because there's no argument.
Yeah.
Well, I
Hands
mean,
down.
that's true. Yeah, I mean,
It's also the best movie Matt Damon has been in. Sorry, Good Will Hunting.
I mean, is it though? Have you seen The Odyssey?
I have not.
I have not seen The
I've
Odyssey
not
yet,
seen-
and you haven't either.
I actually, you know what? Last night,
Uh,
or not last night, Sunday night, I went to go Spider-Man. And when I got the digital marquee, it was like Spider-Man, 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 The Odyssey, Spider-Man, 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 The Odyssey, Spider-Man, like all 20 screens were either Spider-Man
wow.
or The Odyssey.
Wow.
Really, just putting it all in 2 baskets there.
Yeah. It feels that's very like a 90s setup of like going to the movie theater and seeing I only got 2 choices.
Yeah.
It's either Spider-Man or The Odyssey. I'm going to buy a ticket for Spider-Man and then walk over to The Odyssey afterwards. I'm not saying you should do that, people. Don't do that.
No, what you should do is
Not
buy
that I
a
ever
ticket for
did
The
that.
Odyssey and then go see Spider-Man because The Odyssey's longer. So,
You're going to have to pee so bad.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what?
Anyways.
Was I mean, I have so many questions, but I do need to go back to the
Yes.
comics. But like, number
Departed.
one was George Clooney in the Odyssey,
No.
but he made the Odyssey. They've already done that.
Oh, Brother
I
Aurora.
already saw that movie.
It was great.
Yeah.
That was the
Yeah.
best
A-
version of the
a
Odyssey I've ever
fantastic.
seen.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've already seen the Odyssey. So do I need to go see it again?
I mean, why not both? Double feature.
Porque no los dos.
All right. Yeah. So apparently,
Back to the comic. Yes.
Storm Shadow has recruited in his short time in Cobra already recruited a team of ninjas.
Well, the red
Yes,
ninjas
ninja
are
team.
the ninjas of the Arashikage family.
Whoa, we don't know that yet.
No, we don't.
Yet.
That's what's so exciting about this book is we don't know who these red ninjas are. First appearance of the red ninjas as well.
Huh. So one of these ninjas has size and one of them has a sword.
And then one has a.
These look like
Kisara
other
Yama.
turtley ninjas.
Hey now.
I mean, people back in the 80s only
Ninjas-
knew about so many ninja weapons.
That's
fair.
true.
Well, that's because the rest of the ninja weapons were invisible.
Yes.
Because the ninjas, well, Scarlett here is taking care of business. She does not need to be rescued.
No, she does not
No,
need
she
to be
doesn't.
rescued. And those guys are going to have massive headaches when they wake up. If they wake
Yes. If there was
Yeah.
brain damage.
Well, I believe she just murdered them. when she tied the chain around their
up.
neck.
And then crash their
Through them. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't really get up from that.
No.
And is very happy. She takes the glider. What's it called again?
The Cobra Claw.
The Cobra Claw.
Yes.
Oh.
That
I-
not like the Iron Claw.
No.
No.
Although,
No.
that's what it should have been. Like, if Jake the Snake and the Iron Sheik ever did a team up, their finisher would be the Cobra Claw.
The Cobra Claw.
Oh.
Oh, that would be so cool.
I didn't realize where you're going there because I was like, neither of them use the claw,
No.
but I see where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, Iron Sheik didn't
it
use
wasn't Carrie Von Erich. No.
Who used the claw? Who's
Baron von Raschke and Carrie Von Erich and all the Von Erichs used the claw.
Oh, okay. That's
as long as they were alive, not funny.
Do we count?
Wow, bringing it down.
Do we count the use of Mr. Psycho as a claw?
And no, that is the like nerve. It's a
It's the
special
mandible
different nerve
claw,
hold.
right?
Yeah, the mandible claw is different nerve
Okay.
hold. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
doesn't count. You had the head claw and the stomach claw.
There wasn't a face claw.
Well, it's like you grab the
Yeah.
head. It's like
Okay.
Yeah. I just had to say, and Travis would say this if he was here. There is no law when there's the claw.
Travis would not say that. Travis would have left. He would have said, "What are you guys talking about? I'm leaving."
No. I mean, he's talking about White Claws. And
I mean, the Von Erichs were pretty white, so.
The iron. Well, okay, so
The Snake Eyes murders somebody else.
So Storm Shadow, it looks like he's about to be murdered because he goes to find Scarlett, but she's not where she was captured. So,
Oh, you went back a
looking
couple
down.
pages.
oh wait, no, I went
Snake
forward.
Eyes. He's wearing black.
No, sorry.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yes.
Snake Eyes.
Oh, Snake Eyes. Sorry.
Wow,
I meant
he's
to
got
say
his
Snake Eyes.
He's got his ninjas confused.
And Red Ninja sword guy
Yeah.
is trying to get him, and he
ducks
like
out of
takes
the
out
way.
Red Ninja sword guy really
And
quickly.
then crushes his skull
think
with the
he's-
manhole cover.
Is he dead?
I mean, I don't think he's sleeping after having a manhole cover slammed onto him.
Hey Brian,
Oh.
should we? We'll tell him this. We'll spoil this
Oh.
out at the end.
This
continue.
next ninja is gonna be dead.
Oh, yeah. This was actually written as
Oh,
an
this-
homage to Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Psy Ninja.
He's spinning his
Yeah,
side.
Yeah, he gets a grenade thrown at
Yeah,
him,
just
and,
in his face.
and he explodes.
Literally explode. You see the side like flying.
Yeah,
my
that's,
camera
that's
doesn't
not
want
so good.
Now,
No, not good.
And then
this next,
other weapon ninja
I
guy.
love this. Like, all joking aside, like the artwork on the sequence of this fight of the
Oh,
dude with
yeah.
the spike ball and Storm Shadow on the other
Uh-huh.
side, and the way this thing catches it, wraps the chain around the Red Ninja's face, and then throws him into Storm Shadow's sword, and then jumps over and double
Mhm.
stomps on Storm Shadow's face. Like, I just think that was beautifully illustrated. I think Larry did a great job with the layout, with the panel construction here. And then we get a
Yeah.
little sneak preview here of like Snake Eyes' sleeve being ripped.
Oh,
That helps
Oh,
lead up
yes.
to the big spoiler at the end.
Yeah,
and Red Ninja dead too.
Oh, Red Ninja
Yeah.
super dead. Like Storm Shadow just slashed his back
super
open.
dead.
Oh, is this like wearing red Star Trek shirts?
Yes. I mean, the Red Ninjas do die a lot.
Yeah. Yeah,
Don't wear red.
I mean, the Hand Ninjas. Daredevil
unless
is
you're
proven.
Jinx.
Daredevil's like the
Yeah,
one guy who
that's
can wear
true.
red and he doesn't die no matter how much he gets the shit kicked.
True.
Well, Scarlet sneezed Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Goes
Swooping
down,
in.
stands right in front of him.
Well, she's.
Storm Shadow throws a sword.
Yep.
She's gonna die.
Well, she's
then-
ready to take the sword for Snake Eyes, her true love.
Yeah.
Snake Eyes goes.
He does that thing that
Whee!
they disproved on Mythbusters. Catches it.
Doesn't work. Can't catch it.
Although the funny thing
You
is,
catch
like,
your
this move
hands.
does come back in the G.I. Joe lore, where like that is
Uh.
that the final test of the Arashikage clan is like you're supposed to have a candle on your head, and you're supposed to catch the sword before they can snuff it. Like, so somebody swings at your head, and you're supposed to catch it. And when Snake Eyes does it, he's cutting, and Storm Shadow has got candle on his head. If the Snake Eyes cuts and Storm Shadow catches it. And all the other ninja masters are like, oh, Storm passed the test. And then the candle splits in half. Like, while it's still lit. And the masters are all like, oh, has the best sword work. Like, he cut the candle without extinguishing the flame. And Storm Shadow had to catch it on the upswing. That's amazing.
Well, we
Crazy
find
stuff.
out on next page that Storm Shadow and Snake Eyes are best friends.
Well, they're part of the same ninja clan.
They're
That
family. What's crazy is that also means that Snake Eyes just killed 3 of his family members.
Whoa.
I mean, I don't know if it's literal.
I mean, not literally family, but I mean ninja family.
that seems
Ninja clan.
that seems a little messed up.
But
It
Snake Eyes
is.
was kicked out of the clan because they all thought that he killed. Or no.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
thought
it's
Storm
true.
Shadow killed the
Well,
Master.
Well, they thought that Snake Eyes killed the Hard Master because Storm Shadow said that he did, but Storm Shadow killed the Hard Master and blames
The
Snake
Hard
No,
Master.
Zartan was
Yeah.
masquerading as Storm Shadow.
as the Hard Shadow.
And he was
Yeah.
trying to kill Snake Eyes because Cobra
Yeah.
Commander hired Zartan, the mercenary, to get revenge on Snake Eyes. And it's him.
Yes.
Did you say the Hard Master?
Yeah.
Yes, the Hard
The
Master, Dan.
Arashikage Ninja Clan, the master of the Arashikage.
Are you intrigued? Do you need a Hard Master?
I mean, there's the hard master, the soft
I am.
master, the blind master.
He's
The
like
old
Hard Master and
master.
Soft
Oh
Master?
yeah. Oh yeah. There's
Yeah.
deep lore, man.
And Fistor.
Yes.
Fisto.
And Ram Man.
Ram-
Give him some
yep,
head.
And Mechaneck.
It's Mecha Neck, Dan.
Yeah.
This could be. It sounds like a dungeon.
It does sound like a
I mean, they
dungeon.
were in a dungeon.
Well,
Snake Eyes just
Yeah.
rescued her from
Hmm.
the dungeon.
He did. Yeah.
Yeah.
She was on
I'm
a
starting
giant
to like
plug.
this even more.
She was on a giant plug, Dan.
Oh, she was. This is very interesting now. Well,
There's some deep lore, man.
uh,
I'm telling you. G.I. Joe keeps going.
He goes deep. The lore goes so deep.
It does.
there's some incredibly deep lore
That's how
here.
much-
Well,
Yeah,
this,
no, I mean, honestly though, the cool thing though is that like it
my
starts on
stories
book
away.
1 and it just
Yep.
continues to go through. All the books tie together so well, and all the different characters, no matter how big or small they are, have a significant part in the Joe lore.
Yeah.
You know, and it's pretty cool because you're
Read it
like
that way.
even your like, you know, your first 10 Joes, right? And you get those stories and those backstories and stuff, and you're like, oh wow. And then it's cool.
Yeah. Did you know Larry Hama wrote those file cards on the back of every like G.I. Joe action figure?
Did not know that
Of-
he wrote
of
them
course
all.
he did.
Like, I mean, I assume that, but I did not know that he wrote like all of them.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I mean, he knew.
that's, and he's still writing it.
He is.
Yeah.
They brought him back after years. And what was cool about it was when IDW took it over, because the last Marvel G.I. Joe was issue 155. And there had been
Yeah.
a few other series from like DDP. Image had like a G.I. Joe Extreme series for a while.
Yeah.
And when IDW finally got the rights and they were like, okay, we're going back to the original. We're going to hire Larry Hama to come back and write it. They didn't start with issue 1. They started with issue 156.
I went right back into the
numbering.
thing. Yeah.
scheme.
That's-
And then they launched the other book, right? So that's Real American Hero, and then the other book is the one Joshua Williamson
And
writes,
that's
right?
yeah, and they're not part of the same universe because the Josh Williamson one is
Okay.
part of what they're calling the Energon universe, which is where you've got Transformers. And I've heard, I would have to confirm
Masterpiece.
this, but I'm pretty sure. I want to say they were also going to bring in like the Micronauts and maybe like Rom the Space Knight
Yeah.
and like all of
Yeah,
those old
Micronauts?
Hasbro toys from the 80s.
And GoBots because, and probably GoBots too because they brought that okay, this is
No.
my nerdiness. So
No.
no, I'm not saying GoBots like original line, but GoBots have been brought into Transformer line. So
What?
Leader One becomes a freaking Jeep, and then they send him to the moon so they have a Leader 1 Jeep in Transformers that just patrols the moon. He's not even a cool like a plane
Is it like
anymore.
Moon Patrol where he can just jump
Yeah,
over
he
the
just-
little
That sounds
holes
like
and
what
then
they would
shoot
do
at
to
the
the
aliens
kids
in the
who
sky?
showed up at school with GoBots. And we're like, I'm gonna play with the
Yeah.
Transformers kids, and the Transformers kids were like, yeah, why don't you take your GoBot and go patrol on the moon over in the
On the
sandbox, and we're gonna be
Yeah.
over here playing Transformers, but you protect the moon for us, GoBot kid.
That's where I was at.
I didn't even have GoBot.
Until I
I
got
was watching
older.
all those kids play, like reading a book, and just being like, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have GoBots.
Brian,
Oh.
I really wanted some Transformers, so I got some, but I only got the least expensive Transformers. But I got 4 Transformers.
Okay.
Well, I did have 5. I had 5. I had the fire truck. I don't even remember what the fire truck
Oh.
is.
He got Wheeljack, the fire truck, the one
I
that
didn't get
winds up on the
Wheeljack,
back.
no.
It's got the drill and it flips over and turns
No.
into a transformer on its own.
No,
you don't even
Greg,
get
I
to
believe-
transform him.
I believe you do know this story. Brian, you're going to be so sad for
Uh-oh.
little Danny Shabbat because I had 4 of the Constructicons and I would put them together and I had 1 leg and 1 arm and I would walk it around because I never could get the other 2
Amazing.
Constructicons.
Oh man. Oh, I
That-
love that.
And yeah, I guess, is that 4? 1, 2, no, 3?
Well,
no, there were
it's
6.
You're
There were
almost
6,
there,
right?
Yeah, you're almost
yeah,
there.
there were 6.
There were 6,
Yeah.
and I had
Yeah.
4. Yeah.
The funny thing about that is, I
Well-
remember when I was in middle school, I walked to school, and there was a Kmart between my house and the middle school. And so my mom would give me $2 a day for lunch money because I'm that old.
Ah.
$2 would buy you a school lunch.
Yeah.
But
Ah.
the Kmart sold G.I. Joe action figures for $3. So I figured out that I just like skimped on lunch for like 3 days a week. I could get like half a lunch and buy myself a G.I. Joe action figure on my way home from school. And that was how I built up my collection.
Oh,
You
man.
could have like gone to Kmart and got like
layaway.
chocolate and then sold it
Oh yeah.
and then got twice as many.
I didn't
Holy
think
crap.
about that.
You could have sold that chocolate, broke off pieces. You could have been the chocolate dealer in the playground selling, or you bought sprees and popped them off for a nickel a pop.
Oh,
People would have,
sprees.
yeah. I mean,
That's
yeah.
true.
I mean,
Yeah.
just imagine selling sprees to people, and they don't want to sell it. They don't want to buy it for a nickel. They only got a penny, so you put it in your mouth and you give them the sucked on spree for a penny.
And
I don't think anybody would have bought
But back
that.
in the 80s, it was back in the day. It's fine because nobody thought about it. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't think I ever want to be a
Well,
used
well, my-
spree dealer. Yeah.
Bought a Pez dispenser and just dispensed Pez.
You know, man,
Oh,
next time you
wow.
come to Rose City Comic Con, I'm going to walk up to you and be like, hey, Greg, you want some spree?
Oh,
we should go to
jeez.
Rose City Comic Con
Yeah.
this year. Maybe we should go.
I will be there.
Oh my
I don't
god,
know.
I'm scared because Brian will try to give me some sprees, and I'll be like, no, dude, I only want those peanut M&Ms, but I want them pre-shelled. The
Well,
pre-shelled peanut
Wait,
M&Ms.
are they
going
shelled
to-
or are they pre-shelled? How do you pre-shell it? Is that like pre-toasting something?
Yeah, like
pre-shelled.
you take the
So you
chocolate
shell
off
it
and just
before
give
you
me
shell it?
peanut.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
pre-shelled. Yeah, I mean,
Oh, I put something on the screen.
oh, what is
Oh
this?
my
Is
God.
this Nighthawks?
What?
The Kickstarter? How far are we? How
Wait.
close are you? How many people do you need to back this thing?
Did I?
What do we need? What? Did you fund?
Did you just reveal that I'm funded?
I did.
Well, yeah. I have not looked at it.
But that
today.
doesn't mean to stop.
No, absolutely.
Keep
Please, we have a
backing this
stretch
thing.
goal. We have a stretch goal that I'm. super
Yes, the
excited
stretch
about.
goal.
If you scroll down,
Go for the stretch.
I am so excited about that. We are sending out A+ Investigations branded matchbooks. So
oh,
Kent
yes.
Allen, our private eye, he runs A+ Investigations. We are getting custom matchbooks made with the phone number
Nice.
to A+ Investigations on it if we hit 1,500.
Awesome.
So we're at 1,000
Okay,
right now.
ooh,
That's
let's
the
go.
matchbook right there.
Okay.
Yep,
Buy more.
that's it.
Buy more.
And little Easter egg for you here, Pennsylvania 2, 1882. That is the alphanumeric version of Edward Hopper's birthday.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Okay.
So he was born on July 22nd. So PA, so 7/2/1882.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm gonna have to remember to edit those back in here because we talked about it. So
Yeah.
Oh my God.
yes,
that's
I will
so
edit.
cool.
well,
That is awesome.
funded,
Congrats.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Yeah. Help us
announced.
reach.
This will be announced only 5 days later
Okay.
on the show.
Great.
But
I can get more funding.
on-
Keep going, please.
yes,
Let's go.
so we'll provide a link to Nighthawks.
Love it. Appreciate it. Definitely check out
and
Valentine's artwork. He's got his website. I think I've got Maddie's Instagram that I sent over to you as well. Matthias, our artist. He's incredible.
Cool.
And yeah, I have some Valentine Barker stuff. I think I already
Nice.
said that. So just appealed to me at a show, so I grabbed
Yeah.
some.
He's doing amazing things right now. He moved to the country recently, and he's been doing a lot of painting again, like oil painting. And can't say enough good things about him. Super nice guy, an incredible artist. Does his own style, but he can also recreate others. I'm super lucky to be working with him.
Well, if you listen last week, Randy Emberlin popped for the art when we showed him.
For which art?
So
Yeah.
the Nighthawks.
really?
Yeah. Your book, you silly goose.
I gotta see if
Yeah.
I can take him a copy then at Rose.
Yeah,
Really?
so he definitely mentioned he loves black and white. We learned something about Randy last
so
week. He's
cool.
colorblind.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
he thought
and
the colors
so-
looked fantastic in this book.
Yeah, that is.
The black and white colors. I hit him.
Oh,
I gotta send him.
He
a link.
likes
Yeah.
doing stuff in black and white because he's
Yeah.
colorblind, so he likes the black and white shading
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So
Please,
thought
by
it looked
all
really
means. Thank you for telling him about the book. I hope he picked up a copy. That'd be great.
good.
And
Yeah.
we'll make sure there's a link to this book here at the end of the
Thank you so
podcast,
much,
or
gentlemen.
in the podcast, at the end of the podcast, in the podcast, in the notes. If you go to the notes, if you look at the
Yeah,
thing
no,
where we
perfect.
post this thing.
Yeah.
And by the way, I told
Yeah.
Greg this week, because we never asked for this, but people don't realize that, because I post the audio version on Instagram and Facebook and
Sweet.
Everywhere.
X and
Yeah.
Blue Sky.
Oh.
And but we also, we have the YouTube version where you can see
Yeah.
us
Yeah.
talking about things. So what would really
Watch
help us if people watched it, but also they subscribe to it, so then they knew
Absolutely.
when
Yeah.
the things come out.
And please,
And
But you
comment
can still
on
listen
it.
on your podcast player. That doesn't change anything. Subscribing to it, it's free and stuff. It
Yeah.
doesn't.
I'm
doesn't
gonna.
all you have to do is
share
hit
this.
one little button, and then
Yeah.
you're subscribed. In fact, we had 4 new subscribers last week.
What?
Awesome.
Wow. Was
So if we
That's-
got even more new subscribers, that'd be cool.
hey, that 4 is better than what we had before.
That's 4
And
more.
if you can't handle listening to all of this, you're not
That-
here
yeah.
anymore.
What?
If they can't handle listening to all of it, they're not
Oh,
here
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, yeah.
But we do put up little shorts too,
Oh,
so you don't
perfect.
have to watch the whole thing. You could just
Yeah.
watch little clips.
They're Smurf shorts. They're little ones. They're
I am
yeah,
going
they're
to
tiny
be
shorts.
posting you,
That's-
gentlemen. I will make sure that spread the word.
Is that
Are you-
pre-toasting
Are you
or
pre-posting
retoasting?
Am I
or reto
Post
re,
toasting?
pre
Or
posting
toast-
pre
Yeah, post-toasting.
Post-toasting.
pre-posting
Toasted
Toast.
posting.
I will
toasty toasties.
toast post the host
Toasty.
toast.
Off the toasting.
I
most.
like it.
I think. Oh,
That's
I think we
something
may
to
have-
boast.
I think we may have made it to the end, but there is one more thing to
The
plug.
roast?
If
What
you
is
want
that?
to, well, Greg, I can't believe you didn't mention it, because if you want to relive your childhood,
Oh,
you can
yeah.
always
God,
show up
yes.
at the Retro Emporium on Meeker Street in Kent,
So
Washington.
cool.
It's true. You can. I mean, we've had heck, we've had some amazing things happening there the last couple weeks. We had a video shoot there for recording artist Nevik. We had
Nice.
a CD launch party for Punching Grumpy. We've had amazing artists swing by and draw some cool art.
Nice.
So if you're in the Northwest and you've heard of Eli Wolf and seen him at shows, you can pick up some of his art. It's
this guy?
oh, you might have some of his art at your house. Yeah, that guy
Who,
right
this guy?
there. Yeah,
Right on.
that guy. I might have a shirt or two of his. So, yeah, and then yeah, it's pretty cool. And you can always find me most weekends, most evenings, sometimes there. But recently there is a new addition to the store.
Oh, I've
That would be-
heard. I've heard that you replaced the best employee. You know who wasn't mentioned here?
What?
The
Who?
Squatcho Man wasn't mentioned because the Squatcho Man has been replaced.
Wait, you replaced
Squatcho Man
Squatcho?
had. We can't even replace the Squatcho Man hasn't been replaced. The Squatcho Man is on vacation right now. I'm sorry. It's the summer months. He's out doing what the Squatcho does.
How
he's
long
visiting
has he been on vacation? It's been weeks since I called out that the Squatcho Man was
the
missing. And he is
Squatcho.
not back.
He's not missing, Dan.
Uh-huh.
He's out. There's
You
wildfires
had
in places.
Sasquatch
Dan.
hunting stickers in your store.
Dan. You
That's
need
a
to chill
hostile
with
work
that.
environment. How can you sell
It's
Squatch hunting?
Hunting.
Agreed.
It's
And you know
hunting
who
for
you need for hostile
photos.
work environments? One
Oh.
jiu-jitsu lawyer, Paul.
Wow.
Squatcho
It's-
Man's going to seek him out.
Jiu-Jitsu lawyer Paul.
We're
Well,
going to
you
see
know,
what happens.
Talk to you.
Yep.
Wow, Dan. Wow. And I was going to talk about Dave, the new employee at the Retro Emporium. Dave.
Is it just Squatcho
The
Man? that
big
you picked him?
change. Is
Does he have does he have a daughter with red hair?
No,
Ah,
Oh.
he does not.
he doesn't sell burgers.
But he does
Okay.
not. He
Does he go to the Pied Piper often?
no.
Does he have a brother
That's
that he
just down
does
the
a
street.
TV show about the Great White North with?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Damn.
No.
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 Okay.
But it's odd because he's taller than me and people mistake him for me.
Is he friends with Tom?
Tom and Dave.
Because everybody's friends with Tom because it's coming back. MySpace is
It
coming
is
back.
true. MySpace is coming back. I can't wait till it comes back, and then I'm gonna get back on MySpace, and I'm gonna get my live journal set back up again too. It's gonna
Sweet.
be a fantastic time.
I will have to
I'm
get
gonna go back
BS
to the early
Press
2000s.
Media on MySpace.
Yeah, that'd be great. And you too can have fantastic times
Exactly.
on
And,
MySpace.
and this whole time you've just been trying to talk about this nice employee Dave. And
yeah, he's a great,
great.
dude. So he's fantastic. Thanks, Dan.
I know Dave's there, and that's why I never get invited to the store anymore.
Well, I know, because I can't have so many people in the shop at the same time. I mean, where will the customers stand?
I was gonna say, do you really want to tell people that? Like, don't everybody come to the store, just not all at once, because we can't handle it.
It's a tiny place. It's so funny when people come in and
It's
they're
really
like,
not tiny.
it's not
It's
tiny,
full
but
of
it's
awesomeness.
well, it is funny when people come in and they're like, and they're so used to it being like their own store for a minute, or like when they come in on a weekday and it's quiet, and they come in on a Saturday and it is humming with people, and they're like, oh wow, you guys are busy, and I'm like, no, this is a Saturday. You're just not used to this, and it's like there are 30 people in here. Yeah, this is a Saturday.
Call the business. That's what we do.
And they're like,
We
I'm
like
gonna
it
come
when
back.
people come to
That's
the store. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's wild times. That's why we had to hire another person. So
Named Dave.
So that was the thing we hadn't talked about.
What?
And of course,
the Retro Emporium.
the Retro Emporium.
Oh, yeah.
On Meeker
In
Street
Kent.
in Kent, Washington. The
Historic
best
Kent,
city
Washington.
in the universe.
I'll take
the
it.
second best city. The third. The fourth.
I mean, I said I
just
took it.
just above Kaiser.
Kaiser, Oregon?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I do
Wow.
have family that came from there.
I used to live in
Just
Salem.
above.
I work in Salem. I've been to Kaiser. I don't know why anybody would.
See, I was right. Kent. Kent's new motto: We're better than Kaiser, Oregon.
Put it on the
Okay.
side. Welcome to Kent. Better
I'll
than
put it-
Kaiser.
And
Look,
we're better than Kaiser.
better than Kaiser.
That is true.
And people all around won't get it until they start looking at the news, and they'll say, "Oh, well, that makes so much sense."
Oh, they're like, oh, that's where that bricks and minifig store was. That's
yeah.
right.
I actually I work with not in the same department, but a friend of mine that I work with is friends with Brian Mansell because he works at Salem Hospital.
Well, they better give his
Ah.
Legos back
Yeah.
because I'm gonna start tracking them
Oh
down.
yeah, it's been a wild story to follow.
Yeah. Some
Those
crazy
Legos
stuff.
back. Give those Legos back.
Let the Legos free.
Well,
Lego
those
the
people-
Legos?
Those bricks and minifig owners are
Gotcha.
insane. I feel bad for the franchises, but
I mean, the people who go,
Yeah.
the people who do have honest franchise, like, because they love Lego, they want to do the right. Like, cool, okay, but finding out you secretly work for an evil corporation is just, that's got to be a hard pill.
evil
Yeah.
corporation with a twirly mustache.
Oh,
I
he
mean, you
even has
can't
the
get
twirly
more evil than
mustache.
having a twirly
Our
mustache.
commander didn't even have a twirly mustache, except for that brief
No,
period
he
around
didn't.
issue 53
Destro
to
does.
55.
And
Destro
that
does.
was more. That was a thing that he just
I
put
know,
on.
that was a fake mustache that he put on.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a fake mustache, but a really cool
It
costume that
was.
he had
like
to
the
go with it.
beret.
I have
Yeah,
I've
the beret.
exhausted
Ah,
my
you're so good.
Sonic
So is that a
strawberry
sign
diet strawberry
that, like,
limeade
Oh.
we're done.
That's a
Yeah.
sign.
Okay.
So
He's like, I gotta
Probably
go get a
time.
refill.
to wrap it up. But
Oh, thank you,
Alright,
gentlemen,
Dan.
for having me.
with that said,
Greg,
Brian,
it's
yeah,
always
pleasure.
great to see you. Dan, it was great talking to you. Good to finally meet you in person.
and I'm gonna hit the stop button now because Greg's not allowed to anymore.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. I messed up.
And then
one
everybody